Cancer, and thank you guys so much for tuning in to your November spread. All right, guys, so real quick, because I am posting these videos just a tad bit earlier than usual, so for those who are catching this before the event happens, for anyone in New York, I will be having a meet and greet event from October 26th, October 27th as well. So I'll just leave the link. You guys can check it out if you're catching this video before then. But other than that, let's see what's going on. What is happening for the sign of Cancer in the month of November? What is going on with the sign of Cancer? It's going to past, present, future here. Okay. So the energy that we have here is the Two of Wands. This is, there may be a fork in the road where you have two ways you can go, or just having to choose a way. And not only is this something that you're going to be passionate about, but it's a path that has been chosen. Okay, one of many. With the Six of Cups in the reverse, this could be parting ways with somebody that you've dealt with for a while, or it could be a reconciliation at the same time. But there's something here that you guys may be in limbo about, or just really contemplating and just trying your best to use your intuition to guide you through this. But let's get into your reading so we can see what the situation is actually about. So the first card that you guys have for the past here is the Five of Swords. So with the Five of Swords, this is a card about conflict. This is a card about going through uncomfortable situations. Possibly, something in reference to love, but this is you feeling conflicted about something. Or it could have been you dealing with another water sign. But yeah, there was someone that you turned your back on, someone that you moved away from here. Or at the very least, a situation that you were emotionally invested in. But I feel like that was the absolute best thing for you to do, because there was a lot of conflict, but with you moving away, you guys still stay in the upright, okay? So I see it as a good thing, whatever it was that you guys moved away from, at least for your, emotional and mental stability. With the Four of Swords in the reverse, this situation has been contemplated already. You're moving forward from it. The World card, the end of a chapter. Getting into something new, leaving something behind. But going towards lighter energies. Knowing that this is most likely the right thing to do, feeling it in your gut that this is the right move to make. Now, the last card that you guys have for the past is the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So I feel that this is just a fallout that you guys are having. This could be you suppressing your emotions towards something, or just something that never, took off. And with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel that you guys either completely stopped working towards something, or the efforts that you put towards that something, it wasn't enough. And you have the Sun card in the reverse. So there could have been an unexpected event that happened, or an unexpected news that came out with that Sun card in the reverse. And it could have been about a third-party situation. Okay? And that's what could have left, unbalance and unhappiness within you or within someone that you're dealing with, and a possible breakup or fallout. Now, the first card for the present moment is the Death card in the reverse. With the Death card in the reverse, this is still being emotionally invested in whatever it was that you let go of. But knowing that it's like you made the right decision. You're not going to go back to it despite how you're feeling within yourself. But you know that you were going to be very unhappy and unbalanced there. All right? So I like the next two cards. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse, and then now at the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So you guys are really going through a phase right now where you're getting out of any sort of mental anxiety, anything that could have been holding you back that had to do with your thought process, that had to do with, just how you choose to manifest things. You're getting out of your head about it. You're getting out of anything that could have been detrimental to your growth. seeing things for what it is. Seven of Pentacles, and you're being patient with this, or there could be something that you're waiting on with this realization that you come to. Ten of Pentacles. All right, so things do take, a very sudden turn. There's victory here. Whatever it was that you guys were releasing, whether it was a job, person, relative, it's agreeing with you. Okay? And it's funny how things happen. When we have somebody in our life that is negative and that is close to us, we want to make excuses for them, and we want to make it seem like they can't really affect us, but it does. It does, and it seeps in. And, this is a conversation I was actually having with my parents, because it's like, in most cases, no matter how old we are, our parents are usually still right. So we're having a talk, and there's a situation where I guess you could say I was trying to see the best in people. Okay? And my mom, she's 10 times more intuitive than I am. Too bad. She's like so against tarot. But she saw it from the beginning. She was like, nope, don't do it. It's not going to affect, it's not going to affect you in a good way. And I'm like, you know what? I see myself as a leader. So are they going to bring me down, or am I going to elevate them? That's how I always see situations. And in this case, a lot of people will take that stance like, no, I can help my friends grow, and I can help these people elevate themselves, which is good. But you have to make sure that you're there first. Okay? Because if you're not there, if you're not at the place where you can really be at the top of the mountain and put your hand down and pull that person back up, it is going to hinder you. And that's exactly what happened. I found myself thinking and bad patterns, and just thinking that certain things were okay when it was really just crazy as shit. But I was so used to seeing it and being around it that I didn't see it as that bad. Okay? So here you guys release something or release someone that I don't think was the best for you. And now things start coming in. Okay? When we have negative people, we attract negative things. When we have positive people around us, we attract more positive things into our lives. So make sure you guys are chilling with the right crew. Now, the next card that you guys have here is the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So with the Seven of Swords in the reverse here, there's a secret that comes out. Okay? Something that puts you in that place of limbo again. And the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So it could be an air energy that you guys are dealing with here. But with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, this is just something that comes out, and it causes recklessness within you or within someone else that you're dealing with. Okay, somebody's very upset here, just throwing lots of shots, saying crazy shit, okay? Acting very cold and just cruel in a sense. And it's just something that leaves you unbalanced and unhappy. Now, going towards the future, the first card we have here is the Six of Swords in the reverse. So there's a situation that, again, you moved away from, and it's just not easy for you to move away. It's like you're still having some sort of resiliency towards that situation. But it could be you or this other person that just isn't being reliable. There's someone out here that's being promiscuous and just doing their own thing, but they're having a hard time moving away. So if it's you guys, because this is your energy that turns into that person, I see it as just going out and just letting loose after getting out of a shitty situation, especially if it led to you becoming single. If it's, the other person that you see them doing this, that's what can make it even more painful to walk away. Seeing someone else being held in the arms that were once yours. That's never a good thing the first time you see something like that if you're not over someone. Now, the next card here is the Fool card. So, a new path that you guys take, and there's a great sense of vulnerability of the unknown. With the Queen of Wands in the reverse, this could be you just angry about the situation, but knowing that you have to start new. Or it could be someone just being upset that you're starting new. But there's just a lot going on here. With the Seven of Cups falling here, there's a need to focus. I feel that you guys are going to put yourselves in a place that you're really spreading yourself thin. Okay, so you want to make sure that you list what's most important for you in order. Start with what's most important, let the rest just fall in. Okay? The last card that we have here, guys, is the Magician in the reverse. So with the Magician in the reverse, there's a sense of manipulation here. Somebody not showing what their true intentions are. And this could be someone that you're talking to, or manipulation that you're sending out towards somebody else. And with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, it's just an imbalance, or, the situation is just not balanced. There's someone putting in more effort than the other. Okay? And this is going to be something that causes a huge change within you guys with the Tower card here. And for some, it could be a third-party situation where you look at somebody and you realize, look, this is not going to work out. Okay? Or it could be you guys juggling. But either way, I feel like there's definitely a fallout from something negative. And you guys doing your best to start riding forward on a straight line. Again. Push through. You guys got this. Yeah, just too many secrets. You guys let go of a load. A very, very heavy load. And I think that's the most important thing to see here. Don't think of the pain that's been caused. Think of the pain that you evaded. Think of the pain that now you're not going to have to deal with moving on. A person can't hurt you if you take away their power to. Okay, guys, let's get you some guidance. Let's see what it is that you guys need to hear, what you need to focus on, what you should be doing. All right. And for those interested, this is the Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer. What advice does the sign of Cancer need to hear for November 2017? All right, guys. All right. Volcano, volatility. You guys are in a position where you may have been dormant with a situation for a while. You could have been on the doormat aspect of it, where there's just people taking advantage and walking all over you, or you could have been on the other part of it where maybe you were adding a little bit more stress than what was necessary, and yet in knowing so, you didn't change that. This is saying that with every with every action there is going to be a reaction. And with the volcano, because I know I'm always saying, go with the flow, just let things happen, because I'm just a very chill person. But with a volcano, this is saying, no, it's time to take action. It's time to take control. It's time to realize that there might be a huge life-changing event. Excuse me. There might be a huge life-changing event that's happening for you. It might be devastating. It might be exciting. But your action is required, and this is not a time for you to stay dormant. Despite how you're feeling, despite any pain that you may be in, you have to move forward. You have to have a plan of action here. All right? So you guys really need to keep that in mind. This card is asking for you to say what's up. If there's somebody here that has just, putting you on the back burner or not appreciating what you do, speak up. A closed mouth will not get fed. And without this energy this month, I feel like you guys might starve. Don't be afraid to tell people how you feel. Don't be afraid to let a person know what they've caused you. Okay? Get the closure you need if that's something that you honestly feel that you need. Because I always say, closure is just you forgiving yourself for even partaking with a certain situation. That's all you need. You don't always need a second person to find that. But speak. Do what you have to do. If you have to scream at the top of your lungs, if you have to do something a little extra just to be, just to be heard this time, don't be afraid to do so. All right? I always say to try to deal with things in the calmest way possible. And it's something that a Cancer once told me. You know, if you keep, what they say, if you keep hitting a dog, then the dog is eventually going to bite you back. Okay? Don't get bit. And don't allow anyone, you know, and if it's you guys that need to do the biting, then this might be a time. In terms of karmic situations, that I wouldn't take into your own hands. I would just do it in terms of having a person understand how they fit into your situation and how you feel with them being in your situation. Okay? I think that there needs to be acknowledgement. You know, for the different things that we see, for the different things that we feel, and you know, realize that people react differently from you, people love differently from you, people deal with pain differently than you, people deal with anger differently from you. Talk about it. The reason why there's probably conflict is because there's miscommunication. If you just outright tell somebody what the issue is, then at that point, if the issue keeps arising, then they just don't respect you, and that's someone that you really need to get rid of. Okay? Or it could bring change. But either way, it's going to make something happen. Okay? It's something that's going to benefit your life. So don't be afraid to speak this month, guys. Now, for those of you who have been wanting personal readings, I'm now at a point where it'll take anywhere from 5 to 10 days for me to get that out to you. So just shoot me an email with whatever it is that you need for the reading. I record all of my readings and then I post them privately here on YouTube, so nobody but you can watch it, or just anyone who has a link is able to watch it. Okay? Other than that, for anybody who is interested in learning tarot, I'm doing that as well, so I'll leave all of that information in the description. But other than that, guys, I will be back in a few. I'm going on vacation. This came out early, so when I get back, I'll start working on the love readings, okay? I love you guys so much. Take care, Cancer.